Hey everyone, welcome. Hope y'all are doing well today. We are back. We made it through the weekend. Woohoo! Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Mine was pretty good. Uh, we had lasagna for dinner. My wife made lasagna, and really good. Had some for lunch again today. um, had a fun time with the family. I got some golf clubs. I need to go golfing sometime. Need to shorten them a little bit. They're a little bit too long. Get that done. Go out there hit some balls. But yeah, I even got this shirt. Can't really see it very well, but not today, and it has Snoopy on it. But I hope y'all had a good time with your families as well. All right, so today we are going to play some Oblivion, the remaster. I'm playing on PlayStation 5 through Remote Play. The main reason why I'm doing that is because my computer, I guess, is now ancient and it can't handle some of the new games. I attempted to download it on my computer and it crashed. So I had to get a refund and then I downloaded it on the PlayStation. Kind of sad that the PlayStation 5 can handle newer games better than my computer can. At some point, hopefully, we can scrape up some money to upgrade and get a newer computer. You know how that is. You buy the computer, and as soon as you leave the store, it's not the latest model anymore. You've already been uh, left behind. But anyway, we do the best we can with what we got, right? So today we're going to play some Oblivion, and we're going to stream until about 3 o'clock. And if I have some time later, I might try to try TikTok live. I know some people are doing that. Some people are multi-streaming Twitch and TikTok. Um, I haven't really tried it yet. Technically speaking, you have to have 1,000 followers on TikTok in order to access the live option, which I think is kind of crazy. It shouldn't be that high up just to go live. Um, I can understand maybe being monetized because YouTube's kind of the same was the same way. You had to have 1,000 followers to be monetized, but just to go live, I mean, you would think that going live would potentially help you get more followers. So that doesn't really make sense to me. But anyways, uh, I'm apparently able to do that by a trial. So you can send in an application requesting to be able to go live. And so right now I'm on a 14-day trial. Supposedly, if you stream like 25, 30 minutes, 2, 3 days, then they'll add 180-day trial and keep increasing that so you can do live. Um, and then once you get 1,000 followers, then it's permanent. It's not a trial basis anymore. And then hopefully you'll get your stream key and all that. So because I'm just starting off, there's not really a lot of options that I can do with TikTok Live right now. Like you can use OBS Studio if you have your multi-streaming plugins and whatnot, or other software that has that option. Um, but I can't really do it yet because I'm on a trial account. I don't have access to a stream key or a server. They're not giving me that information. So I can't really put that in on OBS or whatever if I don't have it. So I'm hoping once we get 1,000 followers, um, we have that option. And another option that, because I was doing research trying to find out, okay, how do I use streaming software to go live with TikTok? Because TikTok's live studio is very basic. There's some pros and cons to it, but it's a little buggy and it's lacking in things. Um, and so one option is the OBS virtual camera thing. but you still have to go through the TikTok live studio and set it up and all that. So I went to try to do that, and they let me know that I need to do a couple more streams live until I can do that. So I got to stream a little bit before they will unlock other options for me. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. The main reason why I'm considering trying TikTok out is because I go on there from time to time and I upload my clips, short videos and whatnot on there. And I've seen some other gamers streaming live, and some play some of the games that I do. And I know it's a newer platform, and so I'm like, well, maybe I can reach more people doing this as well. At least give it a try. I mean, there's no harm in trying things, right? Um, see how it goes. Maybe we can grow more than we have been. Growth has been kind of slow. Um, Honestly, and this is just my opinion, and this is just from what I've seen uh, with my experience, is I don't really feel like streaming, in a sense, at least games, is not as big as it used to be around the time I first started. It seems like it has slowed down some. I mean, it's still a big thing. Don't get me wrong, still a big thing, but it looks like it has slowed down some. Maybe some people have lost interest or whatnot, or just there's no growth because I don't know. Um, I know YouTube is not the same as it was when I first started streaming. That was the platform I first started on was YouTube, and they had a separate gaming section that was equivalent to Twitch, and I had fairly good number of views and got subscribers is what they call it on YouTube, and growth was not fast, but it wasn't bad for a small channel. And then at some point they said, well, we're not going to do that. We're just going to make this merge everything together is basically what they did. It's not really all that separate anymore. And so now the growth is a lot slower, at least for me. If you're already a big channel, it's probably easier to grow or stay big because you're already there. But if you're just starting out and you're small, it's a lot harder to grow. Um, and it's a competition thing. Honestly speaking, and this isn't really anybody's fault. Um, just kind of luck, really. But if you have streamers with big channels that are live right now, like as we speak, they got millions of followers. They usually have hundreds of thousands of viewers while they're live, and most of them stream at least 8 hours a day. Okay, if they're live right now, where do you think the viewers are? Majority of viewers are going to be watching these bigger channels, bigger streamers. And so anybody who's live that's smaller, just starting out, whatever, uh, they're not going to get as many viewers because those viewers are somewhere else. Okay? It doesn't matter if the streamer is performing well, entertaining, doesn't matter if nobody's watching them. There's no way for people to tell if they're not watching them. Is that the small streamer's fault? No. Is that the big streamer's fault? No. Is that the viewer's fault? No. It's nobody's fault. It's just kind of the luck of it. It's they're watching somebody else, they're not watching you. Okay? And so the more big streamers there are that are live, the less likelihood anybody else is going to get views at the same time, especially if you're playing the same game. But then, viewers, they watch for different reasons. Some viewers watch for the game. So if that big streamer's playing the game, they're not interested, they're probably not going to watch. And then maybe they'll come to your channel. Or some viewers, they watch specifically for the streamer. They don't really care what game they play or if they're even going to play a game. And so they're going to go, watch that streamer. So it's just kind of the way it is. Not to mention, it also depends on what time of the day you stream. So me, I'm kind of a stay-home dad in a sense, but I do work on the weekend. So during the week, I'm taking care of the kids, I'm taking care of the house, I'm homeschooling my son, and then I'm trying to juggle streaming in there as well. So I'm not as free to stream like some people. I can't do 8 hours a day. The most I can do is maybe two or three because I have other obligations. So that's going to affect your growth as well. Because if you're not live, you're not going to get viewers, right? So you have that. But like also, if you look at the time, I'm not sure where you are, but I am on the east coast of the USA, North Carolina. It is almost 1:40 here in the afternoon on a Monday. So where are a lot of people right now? They're at work. They're at work. Unless they're on a lunch break, they're not going to watch you. All right, kids. I don't really stream for kids. Maybe teenagers. Um, they're out of school right now for summer, but they might be in summer camp, might be in daycare because mommy and daddy's working. Because you can't really have a one income household anymore. It has to be at least two or three. But so it can be hard to find people to watch at certain times. So I'm not really available to stream any other time than this time frame at the moment. And so I'm trying to cater or target viewers who don't work first shift. Maybe they work second shift. Maybe they work third shift and they're awake right now. Maybe they're retired, you know, older and reminiscent, nostalgia, whatever. Um, it just depends. But you know, we're gonna try to grow. We're gonna try different things. We're gonna try here on Twitch. We're gonna upload on YouTube. We're gonna try TikTok out a little bit. I've tried Kick a little bit. I'm kind of mixed feelings about Kick. It is kind of a Twitch copycat, although Twitch is a little bit more updated than Kick is with certain features. Although Kick is promising a higher percentage of pay, um, but the platform is still relatively small compared to Twitch. From what I've seen, there's more people live and more people watching on Twitch than there is on Kick. Um, I don't know. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on it, see how it is. I don't know how many of y'all watch on what platform. What is your favorite platform to go on? Twitch, YouTube, Kick, TikTok. I guess some people are even going live on Twitter and Instagram. I'm not sure exactly how they're doing that, but I guess you can go live on there too. Facebook, they kind of their gaming platform kind of fell apart, but I guess you can still go live on there as well. It's probably similar to like YouTube. They just can their gaming section of it, and it's just with everything else. But I don't know. Tell me what your opinion is. What platform you think is better, and maybe we'll check it out. But right now we're monetized here on Twitch. You can get emotes if you subscribe, ad-free viewing if you subscribe, badges and whatnot. Um, I am affiliate. I am not partner. And I'm not exactly sure what the future of affiliate is, as from what I'm hearing, it looks like Twitch is going to just give everybody monetization. So I don't really know what the purpose of affiliate status will be. They are giving all the affiliate benefits to everybody. Um, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens, I guess. You know, but there's still plenty of platforms to go around if need be. So, all right, let's uh let's try to play the game. I had a little bit of issues getting it started uh, at 1 o'clock, which is why I was running a little bit late, because it's remote play and my PlayStation 5 is downstairs. So I'm going up and down the stairs trying to get it to work. And so, I'm wanting to play the game upstairs on my computer. And I don't want to leave the TV on downstairs if nobody's, down there. And, if somebody was down there, they wouldn't want to watch me play, per se. Um, they might want to watch regular TV or whatever. And so every time I would turn the TV off, it would turn my PlayStation off. I'm like, what the hell? I'd come upstairs and it says PlayStation disconnected. And so I did a little research and it has something to do with some HDMI pairing settings on the TV and the PlayStation. So I turned that mess off, and so far it seems to working. Fingers crossed. Hopefully the quality will stay well as well, because this with remote play it's kind of Wi-Fi based, whereas my computer itself is wired through my garage, but it's wired, and the PlayStation is wireless. So we'll have to see how it goes. We'll look over the recording. Please let me know if there is any audio or video issues. Okay, so we're playing Oblivion. We are a Breton race. I made a custom class, the Adventurer. All the guards that can arrow in the knee, right? And we did the tower, burst sign, although we can find things to change that later on. I did it because when I first started playing this again, I found lock picking annoying, but it's not so bad now that I've gotten used to it. So in a sense, we don't really need this. So we might change it later on and we find something better. We are at level 4. And let's see here. This is our attributes so far. This is our major skills. Our minor skills. Some of them we use, some of them we don't. We are part of the Fighters Guild and the arena, although we haven't done much with the arena because we're trying to complete a quest for the Grey Prince before we kill him. And then these are just, your details. All right, so we are rocking the steel longsword. Looks pretty cool. We got steel bow and arrows, and then we got some short swords, and we got steel armor as well. I need to get a house for storage purposes, because as you can see, I'm a 193 out of 225. I'm not much of a shield person, so I might sell that or try to. So we got our potions, our miscellaneous junk and stuff, and of course that's all items. Our magic, some we can't use yet, like skill levels too low for this. Um, and thankfully we're not a vampire. You have to be careful about that. They are kind of stingy about cure disease potions. I got 4, so we're good there. I need to probably find the recipe for it. Then I can just make them myself if they're not wanting to sell them. All right, quests. So we got a bunch of quests. Of course, the main quest is we got to find Martin in Kvatch. And then we found Battlehorn Castle here recently. And we defended it. It wasn't really that hard. They probably should have made it a little bit harder. There was like a few enemies out front. That was it. And then you have to buy stuff to basically rebuild the castle and whatnot. So we kind of want to start with like the bedroom. That way you got a nice place to sleep and store your stuff. Storage is very important. So we'll probably go ahead and activate that. I'm not sure what the cost is at the moment, but this is the castle right here. It is a home you can get for free. You just have to defeat the marauders outside. There's several homes. There's, I think, at least 3 that are free. You can buy one on the waterfront. I think it's like 2,000. It's a little shack, but hey, it's on the water, right? Isn't that nice? So you got a dumpy house, but a very nice view. How much money you want to spend? See, the castle probably will look even better once you buy all the junk, but there's no water, just the mountains. So it depends on whether you're a water person or a mountain person. But you're also close to coral with some shops and whatnot. But then again, over here, if you're in that little shack, you got the whole Imperial City with all kinds of stuff going on there. So it all depends. All right, and then down here somewhere is where you get Umbra, and which is an overpowered sword and armor, which doesn't exactly fit the storyline. Why would you be so strong at the beginning of the story? So it's like I'm gonna wait on that a little bit. Let me turn on the music. Boom. Be on now.
Greetings, Imperial.
Good afternoon. Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
I had no idea.
Out the end of the world.
Without question.
Goodbye. My name is Methredel. I've come to the Imperial City to make my fortunes. I think I'll do just fine. I'm a natural. Finders keepers, right? And I'm a pretty good finder.
A thief.
Take care.
Has a quest marker there.
Heard any word about the other provinces?
Probably if I'm a
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
if I play a thief, probably.
Hello.
Oh, we want to go to the inn. Now I will say that that's kind of a issue I have with this game is the balance. I come from a old school RPG games where as you progress in the story, you're progressing in level. As you're progressing in level, you're also getting stronger weapons and armor. So you're not going to get like the strongest weapon in the game at the beginning of the game. You're going to get that later on in the game. Otherwise, what's the point of having any of the equipment at all? It's more of a cosmetics thing at that point. In this game, it doesn't do that. You can get the strongest weapon in the game at level 1. Matter of fact, the one playthrough that I did, not even talking about Umbra, but if you go down in the sewer here at the Imperial City, right off the bat, you can get a silver sword before you even get a steel sword. And it's stronger than the steel sword. Although I think the steel sword, at least the one we got, looks nicer than the silver sword, in my opinion. Just my opinion. I don't really care for the hilt of the silver sword to be.
Allow me to extend my congratulations on your daring victory. I am at your service. I have everything you need to make the place more livable. Here,
Well, thank you.
take this list.
Okay.
Please, go on.
Reach the maximum disposition for the character. Alright.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
We, need to find a good target place. Drive 550. Alright, surely there's some potions we don't really need. Night. Okay. Try that one. Hopefully I'm going the right way. Cure paralysis. Able to do.
You need to make a better offer.
Ah, offer refused. Give me just a second. Sorry about that. That was my daughter. Apparently, a package was delivered. Woohoo! All right. Let's see.
I can't make that deal.
Not make that deal. 548.
No deal.
Can save money based on
Make me a better
what
offer.
we have this set on.
I can't do that.
All right, so that's what we got. We got 151% for buying items and 70% for selling. All right, so these are the plans for the castle. Got barracks, we got the bedroom, so we're gonna need 2277 for the bedroom. And that's pretty much the price for all of them. We're gonna need to sell a lot of stuff. He's only got 2,000 at the moment. Let's sell the Varla stone. All right, so we got 23 now, so we could buy the bedroom now. All right, we're gonna buy the bedroom.
I let that go too cheaply.
And you
Tell
probably
your friends about me.
I'll think about it.
Farewell.
All right, so now we got a bedroom and a place to store stuff we are not currently using.
Hi there.
Have you ever had a meal at the feedback?
It's not my favorite place.
All right, so now we're gonna go back over here to our home, or at least one of them. Our only one at the moment. All right. I can put weapons and stuff in display cases, but it's kind of similar to Skyrim. You know, some boxes in Skyrim, you just click the button and it automatically puts it on display, and then some you have to pick it up off the ground and drop it in there just right. And so lots of times it ends up being too low, too high, too crooked. You'll come in the room and then it'll be on the floor instead of in the display case, and then you got to put it back in. Well, hello.
This came for you, sir.
Oh, thank you. Guess we'll look at that here in a second. All right. What do we have in our cupboard? So we could probably store some food and stuff in here. Let's see. Although I don't think we have any food. I haven't really been picking it up any. Alright, they're not letting me put any books in here for some reason. It looks kind of funny just sitting there empty, doesn't it? Desk. Steel dagger. Maybe there's more plans that I gotta get in order to use those. Maybe this is just for this room here. So you got display cases.
I
Got
take
your
it you want something.
dressers.
Well, what is it?
Clothes. More clothes. It's a shame you can't put any weapons in there, you know? It's like What's the point of having it if you can't put a weapon in there? Got a nicer looking bed. I think the covers were yellow, and then we didn't have these cabinets here that we can't really do anything. Then you got these that you should be able to put weapons up on. And I dropped my controller. I'm falling apart here, guys. I had to sneeze. And now I'm dropping my controller. Alright, so we are going to put some stuff in storage. Lighten our load here. Let's see here. Alright, we're going to put that in there. Put the shield in there. We will use this drawer. Now let's use this one. This one doesn't have any clothes in it. Go over here. Assassination, we'll pour that in there. That in there. Magic. There. Can't use any bookshelves at the moment, so we're going to put the book in there. Got a bunch of potions and a little bit of ingredients. I need more carrying capacity. I'm gonna have to like get reused to the weapons because I've been playing, or the buttons, been playing Tainted Grail, and so pushing the wrong buttons. Alright, so let's see here. Shortcuts. I'm gonna put the debaser here. Put bow here. We are going to probably move the potion. No, Starlight is buggy. They need to fix it. Gonna do a save real quick. Alright, so you use the spell. Well, there's a little bit of light here. Making me look like a fool, but I've played it before, and when you're in the dungeons or ruins, caves, whatever, okay, you would cast a spell and it would still be dark. And you're like, okay. So then you change it to third person, and then it starts working. And then you can turn back to first person, and it'll continue to work. But right now, it seems to be working. But I do need to get potion on my thing. Got 4 healing. There we go. Let's use this one. Water breathing. I wish we had a bigger favorites thing than just one wheel. Now make it more like Skyrim where you have the big list, or have multiple wheels that you can change through. Alright. I'm surprised they didn't add any survival options. You have food, but you don't really have to eat it. So it kind of makes food pointless. And I guess you can use it in alchemy. Let me know if the volume is too quiet. Oh. Ow! So, you had marauders, and some of them have despawned. I think the marauders are still here, but the guards and knights of the castle are, their bodies are gone. So, you can buy a forge, but it's not like what you think. Can't actually do any crafting. There's no crafting weapons and armor in this game. I think just like rings and stuff like that. Alright, let's look at quests. We're done buying stuff for the castle for the moment. I think most of these takes us where we're not heading. That's a little bit further than where we're heading. So we'll start heading towards Havatch here. Let's see. I think we did everything we needed to do in Coral. Now, technically speaking, I could just instantly teleport there, which doesn't make sense because we hadn't been there yet. So you shouldn't really be able to fast travel there. They did change that. Alright, so we are going to probably teleport or fast travel here. The inn. It's a safe place to fast travel to. Alright. Where are you going? Alright, so we gotta still get this guy some fish, and we gotta find the innkeeper some more wine. Surprised there's no signpost telling you which way to go. There's enemies nearby. But we can keep going either way. I think we've been in there. It's been a while since we've streamed this, so we're catching up. The enemy. Probably at the ruin over here. Like some kind of bridge or something up there. Alright, we're gonna do a little exploring. Alright, I'm gonna say I have been here because this person is dead. The cask. Did it say cask? Cask is. So I have been here. We are going to move on. And you know, it's a shame you can't fight on horseback. Who knows? Maybe they'll do some updates and add some stuff. They did it a lot with Skyrim, right? Alright, we're crossing the bridge. See anything over there? Like the sound of the wood. Hear the horse's footsteps on the wood compared to the ground. Fine. Ahead. Alright, Kvatch is this way and Skingrad as well. We have to stop through Skingrad first. On the Gold Road. A Note Cave. Oh. It's open world, right? So maybe we should check out the cave. Well, hello. Hold still. I noticed we're getting a little bit of blur, probably from the Wi-Fi connection. Imps. All right. See what's in the cave, shall we? We will find the more overpowered gear. All right, I'm a knight, adventurer. I'm an adventurer wearing heavy armor, being sneaky. Something here. Oh, it's a rat. More than one rat. Damn. Hold still. Get some more rat meat, or arrow back. Silver arrows. Might find some silver equipment. We got a path that way. Got a fire. I think we need iron. Another path that way. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which way should we? Alright, we're in a cave now. Alright. There's a dog. And it's working. Maybe they did an update and fixed it. What do you think? Get him, my zombie. Wow. My zombie failed. Oh wow, they're busy. Look around the room. Fight me? Seriously? You let him get past you? Yeah, that's right. You fall down and die. Good way to see if there's any enemies in the room, right? Lord. A lot of places we can go. Very easy. So we could... use our magic to unlock it. Ring of Intelligence. But you know, I think we got room for a ring, because we just have copper ring, which has nothing on it. We'll go ahead and equip that. And we'll equip this one, so we've got 2 enchanted rings now, even though we're not really a mage per se. I guess we're an adventurer, so we're kind of like a jack of all trades. Nothing. Alright, so we got a door. Come back. Probably all circles around anyways. I have not been here before. Alright, so I was in here, went down that long way, went over that way, and over here, doors there. Okay, so then we came from this way. Now we're going this way. Making sure. Oh, we can't quit. Gotcha. I don't know what I got, but I got it. Probably a wolf. There. Arrow back. Oh, we can sell that and make a little bit of money. I'm not big on maces. Now, I have run across enemies that wouldn't take physical damage. This is one of the reasons why I have the enchanted short sword. At least until I have an enchanted regular sword. Plus, you know, you have to repair them. So, one breaks or is close to breaking, you can use the other. Good to have a backup. Easy. I don't have the easy spell. Just go. A little bit of gold. Penny is better than nothing. Alright, we made a full circle. See that? I tell you, a lot of these caves are just a big circle. We're back at the beginning. Go back and we're going to go through that door. Been everywhere else. Alright, which is also a good time to save. You never know. Now, what difficulty do I have? Character. Apprentice. Because if you have it on easy, you're like one blowing everything. Even if you're at level 1. The big chamber, there's going to be other enemies. And I can sort of see the wings of an imp over that way. Whoa. Big mushrooms. Black mushrooms. Okay, so there's a little land bridge there. Oh, a necklace. Necklace we have does nothing, so might as well, right? Which we, you know. Got it. Give me just a second, I'll be right back. Alright. We are back. Must be something down there. Down there something. Yep. Can't fly down here though. Apparently I can't cast my summon down there either. I don't want to fall down there. Try really hard not to. Oh, really? There we go. Looks like there might be some treasure down there. Probably where we're heading here in a little bit. Fortifying fatigue pants. We could probably sell them. Need this. Oh. I'm not a huge fan of shields. I feel like they get in my way. Huh. Missing a door somewhere? Yes. We were standing on it earlier. Trap door. Sneaky. I kinda wish he would go where I'm pointing. Get that vine. Shoot's a little crooked. Sure what happened there. Wow, really? Let's see. Wow, look at that. Okay. One in the water. Huh, is there something in the water? Roaches. Looks like roaches. Alright, so got the lake we can swim through. What do we have over here? There's something? enemy over there somewhere. Down there? Was supposed to be my way across? Well, let's check the water first. All right. So I need to put up my menu. I need to grab magic, water breathing. Boom. There we go. Sucking. Dead rat. Well, definitely helps to have the water breathing spell. Oh, that's the end. Doesn't appear to be anything. Well, I guess we're gonna have to try to cross the ravine there. In those roots. Now we just gotta find a way out of. Oh, not going in there. We're going over here. All right, we are going to save real quick just in case I fall. I don't think we'll die because of the water, just in case. It's always good to save, says the game. like a bunch of maggots. Come to the imp. Maybe that was the maggots. Hey, hold still. I don't need that. Not really worth any money neither. Some special blue suede shoes. I think Elvis would be proud. Quite sure what my controller's doing. It's kind of... Oh, we're having a connection issue here. It was moving on its own. Oh, there's the one I killed earlier. Fire shield. Steel shield. Oh, weight capacity. Getting there. So we're going to forget the steel shield. It's probably more weight than it's worth. Where'd the wolf go? Not really worth it anyway. Nothing there. And nothing here. I think we've reached the end of the cave, guys. Shame there's no quick way out. Walk all the way back. We need to go to sleep so that we can go up a level. Not that one. We climb up the vine? Of course not. Would make things a lot easier, wouldn't it? Well, that wasn't the right way. Find it eventually. Aha. This way. This way. That would be the door we are looking for. Oh, it has gotten dark. Oh, it's a legion. A legionnaire. Won't hurt us unless we attack them. We found another ruin here. Hide our horse on this side of the hill. Damn. My arrows got unequipped somehow. They used a lot of arrows, huh? I thought sure I got more arrows back than that. Alright, controller. Something's coming. Alright, so there's the door. I'm going to try to pronounce that. Ah, scamps. Hidden in here. Where I came. Ain't anything over there. Alright. In this door we go. Give me just a second. Hey, a conjurer. Wow. One hit. Potion. That's just a hit. Go get him, zombie. Good job. Get a single piece of gold. Alright, so we can go that way. Not go this way, it's collapsed. Have here. Major heart. Bone meal. Of course we're over encumbered. Already have one of those. Crystal ball. Something we can do with a crystal ball. Hey, we can sleep too. Alright, so let's have a look at our stuff here. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do with that. Didn't mean to eat it. That's. Guess we should have went back to town and sold some. Sleep for about 5 hours. All right, we're at level 5. Let's see here. Do want to do endurance. Probably do speed and agility as well. So. All right, we need to go back to town. Now come back here. I'll sell some stuff.
Who will
How goes
help
it, friend?
an old beggar?
Well met. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's some. Please, go on. Let's do business. A good price for a good customer.
All right, let's try 70.
No deal.
No deal.
I can't make that deal.
Yes, you can.
You need to make a better offer.
I did.
Make me a better offer. You got a great deal there.
Okay.
Tell your friends about me. If I can't fix it, it ain't broke. Take care.
Just one coin.
You look tired, my friend. I hope you're holding up all right.
Words come down from the captain. No breaks until...
See anything you like? Make it quick. Yeah, I get it. Don't make me I doubt it. Please, I'm embarrassed. But please, I'm embarrassed. Yeah, I get it. I doubt it. That's cute. You think I'm afraid of you? That's pretty good. What a wonderful comp. Blow away. I doubt it.
Oh,
I doubt it. Really now. Talk tough. Not bad. Not bad at all.
of course, we could bribe and make
Well.
it go up.
Every little bit helps. That will... See? Every little bit helps. For me? Thanks. That's right, exactly. Looking to lighten your load, but fill up your coin purse?
About 50.
I can't do that.
Can't do about 42.
I can't do that.
43.
I can't make that deal. I can't do that. No deal.
Right. We're making a little bit of money here. Need to read that note.
That seems a fair price. A fine transaction. That's a good deal. Thank you for your...
I didn't mean to do that.
I'll buy just about anything for the right price. Another satisfying. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
All right, let's see. Upgrade list. Oh, let's... Hope you're pleased with your recent purchase. I recently learned of an item you might be interested in, Ancient Dwemer Forge. Yeah, it just increases like some stats. All right, let's go back to where we were, which was right here. Finish exploring. All right, so now we go this way.
Well, well, look who we've got here.
Get him, zombie, get him. You got him, look at that. I already have one of those. Yep. All right, so that loops back around. All right, so we have a door. Up with that. Have down here. I'm gonna save it just in case I can't get back up again. Yeah. With that water breathing. All right, so there's an opening down there. Nothing. Fish. Door. 2 doors. Oh, we're gonna try them both. Body. Dead treasure hunter. It. All right, now I got 3 of these. Deep enough to go under. All right, one more door.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
Hey. I can summon 2. Silver dagger. Not really using daggers. Now I think I got the whole collection. If I have these stones, we can sell them. Alright, we got 2 doors and got a bunch of doors with switches. A lot of doors. Well, that's annoying. Alright. Turn it off. Snowball. Look at all this stuff. And I found another way out. Look at that. With a treasure. Okay. Where are we? We're not too far from where we were. Enemies by here. Really call them enemies. Alright. Oh, a lot of guards. I didn't do anything, I swear.
Yes? What do you want? Goodbye.
Hello again. Go ahead. I won't fight you.
What nonsense!
What a dump.
That's amazing. Not now.
That's amazing.
That's just stupid.
Such adventure. That's enough. Not now. Not later. I can't argue with that.
What a dumb...
Gracious. What a hero.
Sorry. I don't get it.
Gracious. You win this. Don't try to manipulate me.
Don't
You
try
think that's
to
funny?
manipulate me.
I can't argue with that. Don't try to Gracious. What a hero.
What can I interest you in?
That's just not reasonable.
Just not
You're trying to drive me out of business.
sure.
I can't make that deal. Make me a better offer.
You don't expect me to make that deal, do you?
I do.
You're trying to drive me out of business. You're trying to drive me out of business. No deal. Make me a better offer.
A fine transaction.
All right.
That seems a fair price.
I appreciate your business. Good day.
What?
Welcome to the mid... Take your time. I like that. A lot. You're wasting your breath. Remarkable. Not now, not later, not ever.
Ugh.
Well done. That's
That
just talk.
is
Where'd you? Don't waste your flattery on me. Don't talk such rot. Well done. That's just talk. Oh, that's great. How's it go again? What can I interest you in? Make me a better offer. That's a good deal. You're trying to drive me out of business.
Sure am. I'm trying to make some money.
That's more than I'd usually pay. That's a fair deal. That's more. You drive up. You got.
I think we can buy another room for our castle.
Thank you. Come again. Be seeing you.
Let's see what discount spells we can purchase.
I hope I can help. Certainly. What can I interest you in?
Oh, let's see. I think feathers what helps you when you have too much carrying.
Tell your friends about me. Take care.
I'm not sure what's stronger.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
There.
What's going on with you?
Spare a coin for the infirm. One more coin. Thank you, kind. Blessings of Mystara upon you.
Greetings, Breton.
Be happy to help you. We'll see. Not now, not later, not ever. What a dumb joke. What a great story. I accept. I have no choice. Remarkable. Don't waste your flattery on... No more. You're frightening. Sorry. I don't get it. Every little bit helps. That's not bad. Let's do business. Another satisfied. Be seeing you.
Greetings. You've got to travel. By the Nine Divines, stay on the road. The wilderness just isn't safe anymore. We've had some...
All right, that's all the time I have for today. Thank y'all for coming and watching. Hey, if you're new, make sure you hit that follow button. I'll be live again tomorrow, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I am going to try to, at some point, try to go live on TikTok. I'll send a message over on Discord. Hey, while you're at it, if you haven't joined the Discord link, make sure you click on that. Send most of my information over there. Y'all have a great day.